This is a fan favorite with the lights and the bubbles. It's something that everybody of every age you stand in front of the bubble machine and you're just kind of in awe with all the colors.
Follow the yellow brick road. An iconic line from the wonderful Wizard of Oz, one of the most famous fairy tales that has ever existed. Well, did you know? The author's inspiration for the book is a bit of a fairy tale in itself. And West Michigan is the main character.
You've got your TV, you've got your computers, you've got your phones, you've got your iPads. I mean, it is just taking everything away from being present, being in the moment like we are right now. I mean, these aren't things they're becoming less and less common.
Knowing someone's story, finding out why they did something inspires me to do that too. And we have a story here.
Bringing people to like joy and happiness. Just like Mr. Vanderwall said, like joy comes from inside the heart.
In a back room at the Ottawa County Clerk's office, you'll find this document vault storage area.
We keep any of our old vital records in here.
Anything from birth and death certificates to military discharge and marriage indexes.
When Ottawa County became a county, we've got records going back that far.
But mixed in with all those records is an utterly uncommon collection you've probably never heard of.
Most of the information in here is early 20s.
Aubrey Williams is moving us through the Dairy Farm Herd Register.
These are applications for the registry.
Now, before the days of microchipping and RFIDs, dairy farmers used ear tags and tattoos to track their cows. Well, some took it a step further by documenting their beef in a book like this.
They have detailed drawings and sketches of every marking on all of their cows, and then in part also to prove the value of the cow, where it was bred, how old the cow is, following the lineage.
And the registration process did come at a cost, but back then, the calculations, they were far from over the moon.
The pricing, I think, is the neatest part of it. As a member of the association, it costs $1 for a young female cow, $2 if that cow is over 2 years old.
What a steal.
Yeah, right?
And if you don't got milk, maybe you got rats. Well, the county wanted to help with that as well.
One of the other fun books that we have are rat warrants.
What the heck is a rat warrant?
It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. They put a warrant out for rats. The rat population had gotten so high in the county that the treasurer's office was willing to pay folks to kill their own rats.
That's right. Rats had a 5-cent bounty on them here in wild, wild West Michigan.
I'm just imagining folks coming in with buckets full of dead rats to prove that they killed some rats and then getting paid out for it.
And while the rat-catering and cow-logging are no longer necessary, they do give us a unique peek into this place's past.
It's something that is really neat, and it proves some of the history of our county.
1, 2, ready, go. Boom, boom, rats. Boom, boom, bop.
On Thursdays, this is what you'll hear inside the music room at Hudsonville High School. The sounds of snare drums and brass cymbals echo through the hallways.
Our beat goes like this. Bop, 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 and bop, 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 bop. Try that
A
one.
lot of noise for the morning, but hey, that's what the students want.
They like to play loud, not quiet. So as long as I let them play loud, they stay pretty relaxed.
This is the Eagle Claw Percussion Ensemble, where everyone marches to the beat of their own drum.
It's one of the happiest places that everybody can go and just be themselves.
16 students, each with different abilities, but finding a similar passion through music.
It's about like bringing people to like joy and happiness. Just like Mr. Vanderwall said, like joy comes from inside the heart.
The school organized this ensemble in the fall, so it's less than a year old, and it was inspired by one of its current students during a basketball tournament last year.
Brandon did something I've never seen before. He ran off the bench as a player and went and conducted the band and was just really excited and was doing an awesome job, just having a blast.
I was amazed. I was really teared up at the moment. That feeling in my heart, like I just went up there and conduct. So that's what I did.
Kicked off a chain of events. Like, we can do better and we can do more and we can include more kids, and let's find a way to make that happen. Everybody try to find this beat.
That beat blossoming into a full-blown production. They've gone from learning a simple rhythm
Wake up fast like this. And wake up slow like this.
to performing in front of the whole school and becoming a viral sensation. This clip here from mid-February, racking up more than 220,000 views on Facebook. How does that feel?
It feels good.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I am.
I can't believe it. The first thing I had to do was look up what it meant to go viral, because I had absolutely no idea how many views that got. But it's like every few days when it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Growing every day, along with the students' respect for their teacher.
I just feel that he inspires me. Well, sometimes he can yell at students, but hey, I enjoyed that.
And Mr. Vanderwall feeling inspired right back.
And I think we all need to realize that there's more there with everyone. Every person you meet, there's more there than what you might think.
We're Liberty Footwear that covers a whole range of what we plan making, not just boots and shoes, but we'll have other patterns, styles, sandals, etc. As we grow in expertise and resources, we incorporated Liberty Footwear in June 2016, brought in machinery first from my former employer, Wolverine Worldwide, started running prototypes. Took us actually more than half a year to set up and finally start making and shipping in 2017. People ask us, can you do it in different color? Can you do it, different left and right? Can you add this feature or that feature and customize for people as they want? We started with boots, with Gary, with Larry, and these are hikers, but this is the Terry style. But last year we've added Carl. I had great time at Wolverine for 17 plus years, and so Gary, Terry, and Larry pattern, they are Midwestern names, very popular. A number of folks I worked with, and I like naming the boots that way. I think you don't need to compromise style to have comfortable boots. Very important that people have good cushioning, well-fitting boots, breathable boots that don't make their feet sweat. The boots are actually durable, and in my view, the fewer, better quality materials, the more durable the boots are. This is how boots used to be made. Local cobblers who are actually making them to individual customers. We have technology, we have passion for offering something that customers can get made exactly for their feet. I dare say publicly, there's not a shoe factory in America that can run in one day 2 different outsole materials in 3 different colors. This is your classic work boot look. This is where style and comfort are blended, together.
It's an incredible, life-changing opportunity for me.
It's like a movie script come to life.
We're in our spot, aren't we, Alex?
Yes.
Row K, seats 2 and 3. That's where this feel-good fairy tale takes place.
We have a great time, don't we, buddy?
Yeah.
He said a couple weeks ago we're best friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
These forever friends met in the classroom 19 years ago. Nancy Zaleski is a special ed teacher in Otsego.
Alex was one of my students.
Yeah.
Alex Northrup was 9. Nancy called him a fun kid of few words.
Alex started to get more comfortable and feel more safe with me as his teacher, and that's really when our relationship started to blossom.
But all good plots include a turning point. And this one came when Alex's parents were leaving town. Alex wanted to stay with Nancy, but his mother Tina explained why that might not be appropriate.
Alex was upset with me, and he drew a picture of a cat attacking me. And I said to Alex, I said, what is this a picture of? And he said, well, you won't let me come. I said, buddy, what do you mean you won't let me come? And I called Tina and we talked about it. I said, what do you mean I can't take him? I will take him. And I don't even remember what it was for or where they went, but we went to the movie. That was our outing, and we went and saw Cars. And that's where our story begins.
Year after year, movie after movie. Alex making all the plans.
So I'll get a message on Messenger that says, how about Spider-Man Sunday? And then we coordinate what day is going to work out for all of us.
And documenting the whole journey.
My journal? Yeah.
After the movie is done, you give them a rating. What do you use to give them a rating?
A good tomato?
A good tomato.
Alex is autistic, so Nancy keeps the movie theater sequence as structured as possible. They always go to the same counter.
So much fun, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Place the same order.
What do we order?
Popcorn.
And pour the same drink.
What do you drink? What do you
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Then it's rinse and repeat. Putting them 1 week away from hitting the cinema century mark.
100. Yeah.
100 movies together over 17 years.
100 movies.
Unreal.
Unreal.
It's a pretty special gift. I get a little emotional that I'm able to have this time with Alex and that we're best friends and this is what we do.
A gift they never planned to keep on giving. Always unwrapped here at M89 in Otsego. Owner Scott Moore with a front row seat to something bigger than the big screen.
To go from a 9-10-year-old kid that needed a little bit of an outlet to go, and for the teacher like Nancy to go above and beyond is just incredible.
Scott spread the word about their movie milestone, and Paramount Pictures.
Alex, show everybody what they sent you. Who's that?
Optimus Prime?
Awesome.
Responded with a care package.
Because I'm just gonna see Transformers Rise of the Beast.
To celebrate, Nancy and Alex have a private theater waiting for them on June 15th.
We've invited our immediate family members and some close friends of ours to join us on that awesome, epic milestone.
They both made it clear that moment won't mark the end of their story, just another chapter of this timeless tradition from row K, seats 2 and 3.
See, like me.
I do. I love you, don't I, buddy?
Yeah.
I love you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IllumiZoo is a nighttime event that kind of has these lights that show different stories. So every year we do a different theme. This year is going off of the bioluminescence. So it talks about the fireflies and the anglerfish and kind of all the cool, neat light up things that nature has to offer. And mushrooms can be bioluminescent, so you can find them glowing in nature. And so here we have some glowing to show you what they look like. So with our IllumiZoo, it's a mile-long path that just kind of lights up our typical path, and you get to just experience the oohs and ahs of the nighttime events. We have all ages. Usually our younger crowd comes in the 7:30, 8 o'clock time slot so that they can make it home in time for bed. But the teenagers and some of the young college kids start to come out around 10 o'clock and stuff, so they're out here pretty late. So right now we're standing in front of our musical interactive. So it shows the different colors and wavelengths and how at different wavelengths, different colors have different frequencies. And it's also to show how coral reefs absorb harmful ultraviolet rays and turn into like a beautiful pink or lighter color because it's at the deeper end, so it doesn't hurt it. So it's kind of like us putting on sunscreen. So if you come up to it, you don't even have to touch it, but you can make musical noises. And you have beautiful little jellyfish that come up and visit you too. So it's a very fun interactive for kids. So we started setting up in August, about the 15th. So it takes a couple of weeks and it takes about 8 people working the nights to get everything set up and ready to go. We work with a company called Blue Water, and so they help us set up everything and we just work with them, and they're very kind to work with and very interactive and can think of all these cool ideas to bring to us. So this is our Fables. This is our bubble exhibit. This is a fan favorite with the lights and the bubbles. It's something that everybody of every age, you stand in front of the bubble machine and you're just kind of in awe with all the colors around you and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's very interactive. Kids of all ages are just always in wonderment. And when you pop them, some of them have smoke in them. So it's a nice little effect too. So slow motion videos, I see a lot of those come out of this area. This is our third year doing Illumizoo. With this being our third year, we do add on some extra things. So we have a Roaring Nights, Living Nights that'll come towards the middle of October on the 27th, and they'll have Great Scott as their entertainment. With Zoo Goes Boo, you'll be able to see both the Zoo Goes Boo theme throughout and then also the lights. So it gives it kind of a totally different feel for Halloween. And then we'll have Illumizoo Goes Boo where we'll have treat booths for kiddos to do on the nights with all the lights and stuff. So it'll be very interactive, very fun. This is our lemurs. They just moved into our koala habitat. So they're one of the few animals that you'll be able to actually see while you're here at night. So right now what you're seeing is the kids playing with this light. It's kind of the same idea of motion activated. So it shows the blues and green hues that you will often see on fish in the ocean that are bioluminescent to ward off predators and stuff. Behind us you have this nice interactive wall that actually incorporates our washed ashore Greta shark. And it's just a nice seascape that shows kind of the luminescence of some of our fish that we can see out in the ocean and what their interaction with a predator would be. So when they see them, they can make themselves brighter to swim away and like seem bigger so that the predators will maybe be deterred from going after them. You get to learn something, you get to experience something that's not necessarily just animals. It's the light, it's the atmosphere, everyone's laughing and having fun. And it's really kind of cool to just be able to go out and do something different.